First of all, how did this come together? Who called? What happened to make this happen?
We actually, well, you know, we've known each other for so many years, and we've been wanting to do this for quite a while, and now is the time.
It had to be now.
Yeah,
it had to be now.
We felt this was the perfect time.
Why is this the perfect time?
Ricky?
Go ahead. It just feels right. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
I guess at this point of our careers, we don't have to do anything we don't want to. I think we want to do this, and this is the time. And
you guys have so many hits, but will we see music together? Maybe you do something together on this tour?
We're working on that.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be now, right?
Right.
It's like the perfect timing for something special.
Okay, so maybe even an album together, or just a couple of singles, or what do you think?
An album, I think he would kill me. I want to kill myself whenever I'm making an album. But yeah, you know what? You
collaborating, it's about allowing it to happen. You know, like I was saying, I suffer so much when I create music. Yeah. But in an event like this, once again, it's an event. It's a music event, and we got to do it, and we got to do it right.
Well, we could do it. We could do it. I mean, if there's somebody that has the work ethic that I've seen and I've, admired through the years, is Ricky.
Well, have you guys figured out will you figure out how it'll all work and how you will make it work, the show, and how the show will work out?
We're gonna make it work, that's for sure.
And it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be. I mean, we're gonna put together a great concert for the crowd. It's gonna be 2 hours of crazy adrenaline, but it's gonna be. We do it right or we don't do it. It's gonna be amazing.
Let me ask you this: as you watch each other, will there be a little competition? Like, oh, I see Ricky's killing it. I got to get out there. Now I see Enrique killing it. I got to get out there now.
Honestly, I think there'll be friendly competition, and the reason why I say this is because I've watched so many of Ricky's performances, and I'm a huge fan of his music. So obviously, I'm going to be watching him off stage, and I'm going to be learning a lot. You know, so
same here. This is the first time I go on the road.
But we're not going to kill each other. That's a question. We're not.
No,
we're here because we want to enjoy going on tour together.
You both are dads. You said it's going to be hard to leave the kids. How will that work? Will you take them? Will you have a big play area or what?
That's a good thing about the U.S. and you can always go back home when you have a couple of days off, or maybe bring them. Maybe bring them. But I mean, we're dealing with babies. It's babies. 4 months at the moment. And
4 months, 2 years, and then 1 month. So
it's
Have you slept?
No, he's not sleeping. He can say whatever he wants. He's not sleeping.
I'm not sleeping, but I'm having a great time. I mean, I wouldn't change it for nothing in the world.
Are you a big diaper changer bottle?
I actually am.
Yeah?
You know, I'm pretty hands-on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. And I mean, I know you're deep in it, aren't you? You get home and you're like
obsessive.
Really?
I don't need help. I can do this. And then you fall asleep feeding the child. Happened to me. I fell asleep feeding my child. And then I said, okay, I think I need help.
Yeah, well, I need help all the time. I need a lot of help.
Wait a minute, you just...
I did no true story. I wanted no help. Not even my mother. I wanted to do it all on my own. And then I fell asleep feeding my child. That's dangerous. And that's when I said, okay, I need help.
You're like, come help me. All right, I asked you this before, but I got to ask you on camera. Tennis player or a performer? Which one? Any direction with your children?
I can honestly tell you, if I had to pick one, definitely sports.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would say yes. I don't know. I just because I love sports. So I love golf. I love tennis. I wouldn't mind seeing one of my little girls playing tennis, in Wimbledon. I'm going to become one of these obsessive fathers. But I told Anne, I said, you could be the best coach in the world.
Yeah. Do you guys play ever, you and Anna?
We do. I think I can beat her, but that's what I say all the time, but she lets me win.
We need to document it.
I need to
Where's the camera? Turn on the cameras.
I need to see that. I definitely need to see that. Do you have a favorite song of each other's? Do you have a favorite Ricky song?
I do. Actually, we were talking about that before in the press conference, that I love Maria. I mean, there's many songs that I like that Ricky has done in the past, but Maria is one of those songs for me that just, I don't know, it was that moment in time, and I remember listening to that song. Obviously, there's a lot of English songs that he's done in the past too, but Maria, for some reason, I just remember, and the reason why I say this is because I remember listening to it and saying, I wish I would have wrote. I wish I would have written that song.
Back in the days, I was presenting mainly ballads, and all of a sudden I come up with Maria, left curve. No one was expecting it, and I think that was the reaction. That was for everybody.
That's a great song.
It is a great song. What's your Enrique song? Yes.
Ricky,
What?
did you just say
No.
the F word on Entertainment Tonight?
So it's we can go back to Experiencia Religiosa, which is one of his first.
Yes.
But then again, Hero is beautiful.
Thank you.
And Tonight
I do love that song.
I just
that
want-
song. Yeah, I do. I gotta say, I do love that
Do you
song.
play it at home? Like when you're playing your music, does it ever play at home?
It does. I mean, sometimes in the playlist, not because I'm trying to sell my music to my kids, but if a song comes up, and especially a song like Tonight, and even if there's a little bit of cursing, I'm fine with it. You know, at the end of the day, it's
It's real.
music. It's music.
real.
It's real. I think there's other more important things to worry about than a child listening to a song where you hear the F word or you see or you hear something else. You know that.
Do you also blast music in the house? Is there constantly music and singing in the house?
There's always music, and now my kids, it's all about learning the lyrics. And so I did a song with Bad Bunny, and and he was like, "Yo, Bad Bunny didn't say a bad word in your song, Dad. I can sing the whole song. You can sing whatever you want in any language."
What do you make of this new generation of Latinx stars that are really helping change the game and crossing over so big that everywhere you go, now you hear the music that you grew up with, but everybody is listening to it, everybody around the world?
I think it's awesome. I mean, obviously the gentleman here to my left is the one that started the whole movement. No, he did. I honestly mean that, and I think it's a great moment for the whole Latin community when it comes down to music, dude. It's everywhere, absolutely everywhere, and there's great music out there. Well, Bad Bunny,
and they're making great decisions as artists. And it's good. Pride. I feel pride because it's great songs.
Is it funny because you're still a young man that you're like the OG?
Yeah, bring it on. It's okay, I guess. I mean, call me when you're my age, and let's do a show together.
He looks like he's 20.
That's the scary thing. Is like you look at this dude, you're like, what do you mean? Like you're in your 20s, you're just as old as these guys. Yeah. Hey, Sebastian's going to be out with you, and he is like, you know, we met him when he was on tour with the Jonas Brothers, but he brings so much energy and he enjoys it so much. But he was late to the press conference.
It's okay. I mean, it's LA traffic. He was actually here in LA. Yeah. He won't be late to the shows. Right? He won't. He's a great guy.
How did you pick him?
Well, we actually both know him and we both love his music, and actually Ricky has a song with him, and I actually love his music too, and I like his energy. He's a good guy, and he's willing, and he wants to work, and
he's hungry.
He's hungry.
And once again, making the right decisions in such a difficult career. And his instincts are where they need to be. So
It's a tough business.
It is a tough business. Have you guys thought out staging at all yet?
We're in the process of that. We're just getting started.
We know the stage already.
Yeah,
We know the stage, and we know what it's going. We know the stage. We know what it's going to look like.
Yeah. There's going to be lights and sound for sure, and video.
And
A few musicians, maybe some musicians.